The story about perseverance. A lick on the hand from his pet dog was all it took to change a Saskatoon man's life. He developed an infection from it that led to both his legs being amputated. But far from giving up, he's giving back to his community. CTV's John Baglieri reports.
Jim Komar took part in a rally Saturday calling on the province to mandate LGBT support groups in Saskatchewan schools. The 82-year-old doesn't let the fact that he has no legs below the knees stop him from walking in a cause he believes in.
You can make your life a tragedy or an adventure, and I chose to make it an adventure.
A longtime advocate for gay rights, Komar says coming out of the closet made him a strong person. But that strength was tested in 2007 when he contracted an infection from one of his dogs that almost cost him his life.
One of the dogs licked my finger. I must have had a break in the skin, and I think it was 3 days later. I felt terrible. I went into RUH.
Komar, who was 74 at the time, had been infected with capnocytophagia canamorsis, a bacterium passed on from dogs to humans that can be fatal to the elderly or to people with certain conditions. He says he hovered between life and death for a few weeks. And when he came to, doctors told him that he had gangrene and they had to amputate both his legs.
But I knew that if I came up, I was going to bring the people around me up. If I went down, all the people that loved me, I would pull them down.
After throwing all his strength into recovering, Komar was walking again within 4 months. Since then, he's devoted himself to volunteer work. He visits prisoners and nursing homes. He's active in his church and in LGBT support groups.
I give something and I get something. And then I pass on my gift to somebody else. It's a good way.
Komar has won awards for his volunteer work. He turns 83 in a couple of weeks and says he has no plans of slowing down. John Baglieri, CTV News, Saskatoon.